John 1. The deity of Jesus Christ, one in the beginning, before all time, was the Word, Christ, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God himself. He was continually existing in the beginning, co-eternally with God. All things were made and came into existence through him, and without him, not even one thing was made that has come into being. In him was life, and the power to bestow life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines on in the darkness, and the darkness did not understand it or overpower it or appropriate it or absorb it, and is unreceptive to it. The witness of John the Baptist. There came a man commissioned and sent from God, whose name was John. This man came as a witness to testify about the light, so that all might believe in Christ, the light through him. John was not the light, but came to testify about the light. There it was, the true light, the genuine, perfect, steadfast light, which coming into the world enlightens everyone. He, Christ, was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. 11 He came to that which was his own, that which belonged to him, his world, his creation, his possession, and those who were his own people, the Jewish nation, did not receive and welcome him. But to as many as did receive and welcome him, he gave the right, the authority, the privilege to become children of God, that is, to those who believe in, adhere to, trust in, and rely on his name, who were born not of blood, natural conception, nor of the will of the flesh, physical impulse, nor of the will of man, that of a natural father, but of God, that is, a divine and supernatural birth. They are born of God, spiritually transformed, renewed, sanctified. The Word made flesh, and the Word Christ became flesh, and lived among us, and we actually saw his glory, glory as belongs to the one and only begotten Son of the Father, the Son who is truly unique, the only one of his kind, who is full of grace and truth. Absolutely. Free of deception. John testified repeatedly about him, and he has cried out, testifying officially for the record with validity and relevance. This was he of whom I said, "He who comes after me has a higher rank than I, and has priority over me, for he existed before me." For out of his fullness, the superabundance of his grace and truth, we have all received grace upon grace, spiritual blessing upon spiritual blessing, favor upon favor, and gift heaped upon gift. For the law was given through Moses, but grace, the unearned, undeserved favor of God, and truth came through Jesus Christ. No one has seen God, his essence, his divine nature, at any time. The one and only begotten God, that is, the unique Son, who is in the intimate presence of the Father, he has explained him and interpreted and revealed the awesome wonder of the Father. The testimony of John. This is the testimony of John the Baptist, when the Jews sent priests and Levites to him from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who are you?" And he confessed truthfully, and did not deny that he was only a man, but acknowledged, "I am not the Christ, the Messiah, the Anointed." They asked him, "What then? Are you Elijah?" And he said, "I am not." "Are you the promised prophet?" And he answered, "No." Then they said to him, "Who are you? Tell us, so that we may give an answer to those who sent us. What do you say about yourself?" He said, "I am the voice of one shouting in the wilderness, 'Make straight the way of the Lord,' as the prophet Isaiah said."